We are going over all the information that we've seen during Call of Duty Next about multiplayer. We're going to go over the weapons, the classes, and the score streaks, and even the weapon camos. If you guys are excited, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video. And let's jump in right into this video. We just got our look at some of the Black Ops 2 camos that are returning in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 unlockable and weapon prestiges. Here is a showcase. And now we have the Black Ops 7 multiplayer mastery camos, Shatter Gold, Arclight, Tempest, and Singularity. And now we have the Black Ops 7 co-op campaign master camos, Molten Gold, Moonstone, Chroma Flux, and Genesis. We have the confirmed score streaks coming to Black Ops 7. We have the Scout Pulse, RCXD, the UAV, the Skewer, Counter UAV, the Gravemaker, the Dog, Watchdog Hilo, the HKDS, the Rhino, and the VTOL Warship. We also got a more glimpse of the Creator Class system, which can have different letouts. This is at the top instead of the side. You can see the different weapons with the Peacekeeper Mark II. Then we have different SMGs, different assault rifles, and shotguns, and a lot of different weapons in this. LMGs, marksman rifles. We have all the sniper rifles. We have all the pistols here, and we have all the launchers. It's going to showcase all the wildcards here, which we have Overkill, Gunfighter, and Perk Greed. We have all the secondary pistols, which is nice. One melee weapon, and we have all the field upgrades, which is quite nice. We have the trophy system, the active camo, all the goody. Then we have the tacticals, which they showcase into this footage, and it looks pretty the same as Black Ops 6. We have lethal, which is the normal, and we have the perk slots, which is pretty nice, and we have the perk 2, perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3, and it tells you a description of each one if you guys want to read them and slow it down, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it looks like the same perks from Black Ops 6, but just kind of like remastered from Black Ops 6 into Black Ops 7, which is very weird. The classic Black Ops 2 Nuketown is confirmed to come to Black Ops 7 at some point. I think they said during the launch period or during season 1. We also have a cool feature in Black Ops 7 that you can actually keep track of all your rewards. View and equip your latest unlocks all in one place with all new rewards feed in Black Ops 7. It shows everything in the feed that you have unlocked, so you don't have to like go through the attachments and look what you unlocked. You just go to the icon and it just shows you everything that you unlocked in total, like everything. The also showed more information on the weapon build sharing is right around the corner, and it will be live at the launch of Black Ops 7. Friends can directly share weapon builds or input a weapon build code to copy the exact build from a friend or creator. And what's really cool is as you prestige your weapon and unlock certain attachments, specifically through prestiges, you will unlock certain attachments that have a different color theme on them to make them look different, so you know it's actually part of that prestige, which is actually pretty cool. It does look like the prestige attachments doesn't count as an actual attachment counted toward the slots, it looks like. So the normal attachments that you put on the weapon are just normal attachments, and then you could put extra attachments, which is the prestige attachments, which they haven't explained this yet, but it seems like multiplayer reveals trailer and look at the screenshots, it looks like how this is going to work. This is just with a grain of salt and it could change. But everything that we've seen with the code and everything, I think it's pretty cool because you don't have to send your friends or teammates, you know, a specific each attachment to tell them. You can just send them a specific code and they have the full build, which is really nice. Overload is a new objective mode for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Both teams have 2 zones. Your goal is to secure the overload device and capture it in one of the enemy's zones. Once you secure the device, you're outlined in the game, indicating that you have that device, so people will target you. Once brought the device to one of the zones, you score 8 points. 8 points to win the match. So the overclocks or upgrades you unlock over time as you use equipment or field upgrades, or score streaks. Eventually, you will unlock 2. You can choose one of them. Gives options based on what you're playing. For example, the dog score streak has an upgrade to have an sentry mode on it. With hybrid combat specialties, you can experiment playstyles. You can mix and match as explained. If you like offensive and stealth perks, you can equip any mixtures of those and you will get a hybrid bonus. We have a specialist wildcard, earn extra perks instead of score streaks, equip it to your loadout and add more perks, and then it will be earned through score. And once you earned all the score, you can earn all perks. We got our first look at the Atlas dual pistols from the raid, from the background, which is from Black Ops 2, which is dual wield, which is very nice. And we have the VS Recon, which looks like the DSR-50 from Black Ops 2, which looks very nice from all angles. And we also have the XR3 Eon, which is looks like a energy weapon. We also have a Kite, which is a assault rifle, which is like the KN-44 from Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. We also have the Puma, which is like the PDW of the game, which is from Black Ops 2. We have the Vulture, which is another SMG. We have the M8A1, which is also from Black Ops 2. The Omen, which I think this is from the Black Ops 4, or this could be from Black Ops 2. I don't remember. We also have the M10 Breacher, which is a pump action shotgun. We also have the Hawk. This could be, it looks like an assault rifle or a marksman rifle. We have the MK2 flatline, looks like a baton melee weapon. We have the classic knife, which is, we've seen this in every Call of Duty title, which is very cool. And the background gameplay looks very cool. We have the Orion, which looks a very cool pistol here, which is like a burst pistol. So which is pretty cool with a tons of ammo in the magazine. The basic overall gameplay for Black Ops 7 multiplayer is pretty decent. We got a quick glimpse of all the camos, the master camos, the weapon classes, the loadouts, the camos, the attachments, the maps, the theme, and pretty much the assassinations and all the score streaks and everything, and the HUD itself and the map, which looks phenomenal. And some of these maps are actually built for the Omni movement, which is for the wall jump, which that's the only thing they added to the Black Ops 7 multiplayer, which is from Black Ops 6, which is the Omni movement. You can like run backwards, run left or right and forward as it's shown in the gameplay here. You can just run any direction without being slowed down basically. And it feels like these maps are pretty much built for Omni movement, which the only new thing about Omni movement in Black Ops 7 is the wall jumping, which you can do it multiple times until it basically slows you down, which is kind of cool. They want to stop players from actually continuously doing it, so it doesn't give sweaty players an advantage and just, you know, kind of rage quit other players to kind of close the lobbies down or disband them and trying to keep the lobbies going basically. But I think overall the gameplay looks very slim. It looks too similar to Black Ops 6, but once you watch the gameplay, it's similar to Black Ops 6, but the movement is way different as seen in the gameplay, and it's very smooth. And I think this year for Black Ops 7 is going to be another year for Black Ops 6. I'm going to be completely honest. And the HUD is a little weird, but I wish it was more fleshed out. Hopefully during the beta, they can take some feedback from everything, like the metal pop-ups or the map. I think those need a little work because you can't really see, you just see kind of the outlines of the structure or where you're at, but no, I wish there was actually more visual textures of the ground you're on, so you can actually see where you're actually at, not just looking at what structure or what building you're around. But it seems like the medals still pop up when you're getting kills, which is pretty cool. We have the overcharged, overclocked perks on the right hand side, which pops up on the right hand side, which is really cool. The score streaks is also on the right hand side, and I think the respawns are just as same as Call of Duty anyways. Looks like the spawn trapping is still there, and the spawn trapping is just ridiculous and it's crazy. But overall, I think the guns look very cool. It looks like the weapons do feel like more like Black Ops 4-ish more than Black Ops 6, but I understand they're using the same engine from Black Ops 6. They don't want to really make something new. They had the Omni movement there for Black Ops 6, so they're just going to transfer that into Black Ops 7 anyways. But the only thing that they added was the wall jumping, which we have some crucial new perks, obviously loads of new weapons. We got like 20, 30 plus new attachments, obviously, and even more attachments when you prestige them. It's just, there's so many ways to play in this game. And I think that there's going to be different ways people will bring this game down because how they kind of lay out the gameplay mechanics for this game and kind of copy and paste from previous Call of Duty titles because it makes it more easier. But I think from overall gameplay, I think it looks decent. But from Call of Duty Next, I'm not really a fan of how they kind of played things out because zombies YouTubers didn't really get to play zombies that much because they got kicked out, or they didn't get kicked out, but they tried to push them into playing multiplayer or Warzone instead of them staying on zombies because they are zombie content creators. They're there to play zombies, not multiplayer or Warzone, which makes absolutely no sense. So yeah, that is a full recap of the Call of Duty Next, which I kind of went over all the tweets from Charlie Intel and Call of Duty on Twitter, which kind of the highlights of what they went over parts of the Call of Duty Next stream of Black Ops 7. If any information comes out beyond this video, any news, anything, if it's big enough to make a separate video, I will do that. But if I missed anything in this video, I'll be sure to link everything in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. Please start a positive conversation down below. If you're going to be negative about the game, there's no point of commenting because I'm basically just going to ignore you. So if you want to be negative, go for it, but your negative attention isn't going to catch my attention. I'm just going to totally ignore you. Please stay positive, and that has been the recap of Black Ops 7 at Call of Duty Next of 2025. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.